It is important to have this engagement with my people of Bende Federal Constituency, my fans in Abia State, Nigeria, and the world over. The reason for me to address a viral video that have been going on for about 3 days now. As a legislator, you are expected to do needs analysis in your representative mandate, and such needs analysis will be used to find blocks of solutions that will fit into the holes of those needs. And we do this through legislation, in this case, the appropriation bill that becomes act. That is what we call the budget. The extension of our mandate is only to that point, where we carry the needs of the people and we position it before the National Assembly and get the National Assembly to have a buy-in and reflect it in the budget. The execution of these projects are not within the parameters of the mandate of the legislators. It is the work of the relevant agency, ministry, or department of government. The next time that we come on board is when we look at our oversight function, whether or not what was appropriated has been complied with in the budget performance analysis of these various MDAs. Therefore, the said road, which is known as Bende-Etitiulo-Itumbauzo Road, was last touched in 1983. 39 years, this road was abandoned. It was built by late Governor Mbakwe, bless his soul. This road was cut into two due to ecological problems. I decided during my campaign to capture this among the needs analysis I highlighted in my manifesto. And because we wanted to walk the talk, we decided to present it to the National Assembly, and God helped us with the buy-in of the Parliament. And surprisingly and fortunately enough, we have a very responsive, distinguished senator representing the Abia North Senatorial District, the former governor of the state, Governor Orji Uzor Kalu, and who is the Senate Chief Whip at the moment. He said, yes, we need to partner for the construction of that road. And he took the first phase that will lead you to an extent a little bit across that particular ecological site, which is called Omimi. And to be honest, they did a wonderful job there. But due to the topography of the place, it collapsed the first time. He went beyond the budget for that particular project to mobilize the contractor back to site. It got to this level where it is now. The contractor has not left the site. The contractor is still around. They're still monitoring how the soil settles, because tons of laterite were dropped there after they have constructed the underground culvert for the underground water. So, after that particular location, you will see my own first phase of the job, which was handled by FEMA. Meanwhile, Energy Commission handled the first phase that led to this particular point that has problem at the moment. And then I got FEMA to do my second phase, and I got Ministry of Works and Housing to do the third phase and the fourth phase. We are about entering into the fifth phase. So it's an extension of road that goes up to 23, 24 kilometers. So we're doing it in phases of 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 2 kilometers, 3, because the paucity of fund of government cannot do all of them all at once. So the question becomes, how come that the gentleman who did this video did not see all the good works that we have done in the federal constituency and on the road that he used before getting there? I'm challenging anybody who has been from Umuahia to Bende before my time of representation to tell you how difficult it was to access Bende from Umuahia, the state capital. How come it was not reported? And on his way, he passed Okporenyi Road. It has been done by my administration. How come he did not see the Amogu Road, the Abomiri Road? How come he has not been able to go to Mpa to see what I'm doing with the ecological needs of the people that runs into billions of naira? How come he did not report on the bridge that I have constructed? We're just doing the final stages and I'll be delivering that work in the next 2 or 3 months. How come he's not reporting on the 2-kilometer road that have to do with Akoli Meni? Why is he not talking about Alai Road that is ongoing? And all this happened within 3 years. We're talking about 36 months. In this 36 months, I have done 30 schools. The ones I built newly and the ones I prepared. And all of them have been furnished. The libraries have been done. What about solar-powered water system, boreholes across the federal constituency? We have a solar mini-grid that this federal government spent hundreds of millions of naira to put so that we can have clean energy for the federal constituency. It is ready, it is set. We're just waiting for EEDC to start distribution. What of the health centers across the federal constituency? I can go on and on. The transformers and the street lights, but there's no time to do all this. This is beyond politics. It's about service. And I can assure Bende people that we are as responsive as expected. We know that the constituency office that received reports has not received any reports with regard to some of these jobs that I just mentioned. This one that has been mentioned, I know the senator, and I know what he's capable of doing. He would not abandon the people of Bende. Listen to the constituents. All of them are praising Senator Orji Kalu. They are praising Representative Benjamin Kalu. They are happy. But you know what? I am not against anybody exercising his civic responsibility of paying attention to the job done for the people. It is your civil right. It's your responsibility to do that. But in doing so, there are channels of communication which ought to be used at all times. Make use of them. That's why we have constituency office. Disregard this video and focus on the achievement we have made for our people. I love you, Bende people. I love you, Abia people. Let's keep working hard together in this partnership to make Abia State, Bende, and Nigeria great. Thank you very much.